Good morning and welcome to the Hilo Kiro channel. It's April 16th, 2011. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the newest of the Spyderco Endura models, the 4. As you can see, this particular one is in blue. Let me start by saying if you're not a fan of blue, you can get other colors. There are green and brown and that sort of thing. Anyway, so there are variety of colors if you're not too big on blue here. This other Spyderco Endura here is an earlier model to kind of show you a comparison between the two. As you notice, one obvious difference is the clip. This one has a metal clip that you can switch sides, but you can't go at either end. So basically the knife can only be carried in a tip-up carry, whereas this one, you can put it at either end on either side. So you can do a tip-up or a tip-down carry. This one here, if you look at the grip pattern here, I think it was called a volcano pattern. If not, forgive me for that. But anyway, it was good. It was adequate. But the newer one is just leaps and bounds better. The pattern is basically going this way and then this way in a manner where, depending on which way you're pushing your finger, it either doesn't grip much or it really grips. And that works well for me. Also, if you notice, you have these little grip serrations here. They're adequate. I don't know. They could be a little better maybe, but nothing to complain about. They're decent. You have these serrations here on the blade so your thumb doesn't move. And I don't know, maybe Spyderco on a later model could put serrations along here or possibly along the the button here to release your blade. Who knows, maybe even along the bottom or so. It just depends. I don't know how much farther Spyderco is going to go with the gripping surfaces, and I'm not sure how, to each his own. Different people are going to, kind of a different strokes for different folks, I guess I'm trying to say. It's more than adequate. It's a very nice knife. Spyderco has progressively improved it over the years. This one here isn't the original model. Those of you familiar with the original Endura may remember that it had a plastic clip, and it was just on one side of the knife. So like I said, it's steadily improved since then. As far as the blade on this one, and hopefully you won't watch me amputate my finger here, but anyway, this one here has a serrated blade and that one doesn't. Now that's a totally personal preference thing. You can get the blade serrated, non-serrated, partially serrated. There's different ways. One thing you'll notice is the difference in the blade. This one is a flat grind. You'll notice basically your entire blade is your cutting surface opposed to just part of it. This is so much better. I mean, this just cuts much better. It's just no other way you can put it. As far as the steel used, this one is VG10. This one is ATS 55. That's one of them things. Maybe that's important to you, or maybe not. The plastic. I tell you, if you're at all, if you've ever had one of the imitation Spydercos, they look very similar, but here on the circle they have a piece of black plastic, and if you just take one of them and operate it, feel the plastic that's involved on these. The handles are made of a type of nylon that's just really really durable. It's just, you know, it's a very high quality knife, and that's why you pay more for a Spyderco. You know, like the old saying goes, you get what you pay for. Oh, one other thing I'll mention. This older model here, if you notice here, you can't take this apart. Okay, it's pretty much stamped together this way, and unless you break it, this is how it's going to stay. On this model here, if you notice, turn it over, you see that you can unscrew it. Let me get a little closer to that. So apparently you can take this apart. I haven't tried it. I'm not going to try it because I'm real good at taking stuff apart. Putting it back together is a whole nother matter. And I'm not going to ruin a $50, $60 knife just to see what it's like to take it apart. And another thing, the older model here doesn't have any kind of liners. It's just plastic inside. This one, on the other hand, does. Adds to the rigidity a little bit. Adds to the weight a tiny bit. Nothing real major. I don't think that would probably be a big deal one way or another to most people. But anyway, there you have it. The Spyderco Endura. This is your newest model right here, and it's a real winner. And by the way, I bought this after watching a video by Nut Fancy, and he swore by this knife, and he sold me, and I bought it, and I'm equally as impressed with it as he is. So hopefully, if you're considering a new knife, you'll consider the Spyderco Endura, and maybe this video will be helpful to you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.